Hello again from the beautiful Adelaide Oval, where the Sheffield Shield season begins tomorrow. But today was all about the AFL draw, and Tom Rehn joins me as always. And Tommy, the fixture for both Port and Crows, are they happy? Because we know clubs aren't happy, but are they happy?
Look, they are pretty happy for the most part, Treaders. The only thing I think they're disappointed with is the fact they've only got one game apiece at the MCG during the home and away season. From a football side of things, Port Adelaide, gee whiz, they've got it tougher than just about anyone in the comp. But the Crows, Treaders, things are looking really, really good for them. They've got a great opening to the start of the season. We'll have a bit of a closer look. The Crows have missed the finals the past 2 years, but have every chance to make a strong start, with a home game against North Melbourne, followed by matches against Collingwood, Melbourne and then the Bulldogs, before taking on the Power in the showdown. They play only 3 top 8 sides in the opening 10 rounds, and the 5 teams they face twice are Port, Geelong, Gold Coast, Brisbane and West Coast. The Crows have only 1 game at the MCG and have 5 night games, but only one of those is on a Thursday, despite requesting that time slot.
Well, I think there were only 5 Thursday night games that have been allocated right across the fixture, so it's not as though there are plenty of them that go out. So I think to pick up one was pretty solid.
Port Adelaide picked up 2 Thursday night games, one at home to Collingwood, the other away to Sydney.
No, it wasn't part of our submission at all. But as it's turned out, they're there and 2 crackers, so we'll take it.
But Ken Hinkley has arguably the toughest draw in the competition, with the opening match against Fremantle, followed by Sydney, North Melbourne and then Hawthorn. Port plays both grand finalists twice, as well as Fremantle. Adelaide and the Bulldogs, the only sides that missed finals this year. The AFL has buried Sunday and Monday night games, instead focusing heavily on the return of Saturday afternoon blockbusters. Richmond has been gifted 7 Friday night matches, while Carlton has received 6 in the same time slot. So that's it, Treaders. That's the fixture as it stands. How do you see it playing out for the Crows and Port?
Well, Adelaide, I went on the record a few weeks ago when Phil Walsh was appointed. I think they'll tighten up in their defence. I think they'll make finals. They'll get off to a flyer, and confidence out of the pre-season breeds wins early. So I think that's the case. Port Adelaide, well, you finish top 3, you're going to get hard games. And you know what? The Hawks did it from a really, really tough draw. If they're good enough, they get there. But you know what? They'll grow with that draw.
I think they'll be okay, Treaders. I think they'll both make the 8, I hope anyway. What about Rodney Eade? We knew he was the coach, but finally, Gold Coast have unveiled him, so it's official.
Yeah, well, he did media interviews about the job without being official, but I think it's a great appointment. I think it has changed from first-time coaches. Now they're going experienced. This guy's a brilliant tactician. He's fallen short at 2 clubs. Maybe he can get the next one up. Who knows?
Yeah, it's going to be a great appointment. Good stuff, Treaders.
Well, good work, Rennie.